I've been putting a lot of thought into the events of the decade, just life. And there's certain things in life that are really cool, and music is one of them. Music is something that just stirs the soul, motivates people. And there's certain music that just goes above and beyond. And I've listened to all kinds of music. I like rock and roll. I like Motown. I'll be honest, I hate rap. I'll be honest with you about that. I hate rap. But I listen to classical, uh, gospel, country and western, uh, soul, Motown, all that good stuff. But there are certain musics that are just all inspiring. And one of my favorite music topics are gospel and old school stuff. And I like bagpipes. But bagpipes, I like stuff that most people listen to. But I just got to do this little thing about music and some of my favorite songs, and they're very inspirational. Uh, One of my favorites, my all-time favorite, is "Amazing Grace" on the bagpipes, and I guess maybe you got to have some kind of a Celtic ancestry or whatever to really appreciate this. I took lessons with a pipe band in Metamora, Illinois, back in the early 1980s. Started learning to play the bagpipes, and I did all right on a practice chanter, but I never mastered it, and never pretended to. But I guess the proof is in the pudding, and being a Campbell, which is a Gaelic name, Scottish name. Maybe that's why I like the pipes. I don't know, but anyway, I'm gonna try to do some music here that and not offend YouTube, and by offend YouTube I mean do copyright violations and all this shit they got going on. So I'm not gonna show you anything, but I'm gonna just play the music in the background. And this is one of my all-time favorites, and I mean it goes on and on and on. The list is endless. Uh, anyway, here we go. I'm just gonna do this, and I don't know what I'm gonna do this screen. I'm not gonna show you what I'm watching because YouTube and all these control freaks are just after everybody. They don't want us to talk about anything and whatever. So anyway, here's one of the most beautiful songs that you'll ever hear uh, on the pipes. And it's not pipes and drums. It is, but it's not. But pipes and drums are a little bit too hardcore for people because it's military. But this is a gospel song, and it's played on the pipes, and it's beautiful in my opinion. Anyway, here we go. just a real quick note here. This music, it goes back a long, long time, and our ancestors, they were overtaken by the Roman Catholic Church, and they adopted this belief. But I gotta tell you that there's something to it that just can't be explained. And I wish I could show you the footage on this video, the film itself. It's beautiful. It's just lovely. But if I do that, then you know what? They're gonna strike me down and blah blah blah, and I'm out. But anyway, I just wanted to throw that in there. The Celts were some of the bravest people on the planet. They stood up against the Romans, the Brits. Matter of fact, they still stand up against everybody today, but they've kind of fell under the control of the Queen, the King of Britain, whoever. But back in the day, they were bad. Anyway, I'm going to finish this out, and I just want to cut in there for a minute, break it up so we don't get a copyright strike, but whatever. If we do, we do. Doesn't matter. But here we go. I might turn this around and show y'all some of the scenery. It's just gorgeous. Here it is. Yep. It's from the Highlands of Scotland. Holy lick. Took some hide off. Don't know how I did it, but I did. Anyway, that's about all I got. The Scots were amazing people, and I'm not saying because I've got a Scottish last name, or I are one, as they say, or as it were. I'm just saying that bravery is something that the Scots and Irish, hands down, got it. They have fought so many enemies that came into their part of the world, and hands down, to this day they still fight. I think Scotland's gotten a little bit sissified, if you will, because somehow they fell in love with the Queen or the King or whoever. But the Irish, well, look out for the Irish. Great people. All Celts are great people. All people are great. about all I got. We'll talk about the rest of this later. I'm going to work on a few more things, but that's it for now. If you don't like it, I don't care. But it might give you a better understanding of what this world's really all about. And it's all about kicking ass and taking names. That's what they do. And sometimes the people that get their names taken get fed up. That's where we come in. I'm out.